Just giving... Sorry. Just giving a minute for the stream to catch up. Or the recording to catch up. Alright then. Should be just long enough. Alright then. 1 second. There we go. I had to turn the music down. I only turned it down on my end because I tested the audio before this, and it sounds pretty good from what I was hearing in the recording. I really hope I'm not wrong. I'll double check later. But it feels really, like the volume of the music, even when it's pretty loud, is pretty appropriate compared to my voice. Even when I'm talking like in a lower register. Who knows? I usually find out the issues after I'm done with the stream. Alright, so we're gonna continue working on Mahsa. I've never actually said her name out loud, so I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce her name. I just know it's Mahsa. I think it might be Persian. Let me double check. Yeah, Persian of origin. Mahsa? 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 Whatever. You know, it's a character I worked on for like at least a week, so you would think I would actually look up how to say the name that I'm making. Alright, so where we left off was I just put down some flats for the character. But the thing is, I'm actually going to take a few steps back. So first of all, I want the flats to be black and white. Because I'm going to do what I've seen a lot of other artists do, which is start with black and white in order to get the lighting and everything right. And then work on the actual like colors of everything. Just a second while I turn it off all color. Because we're gonna finish up the line art for sure this time around. This is the entire thing? Yeah. I don't know why I made her binocular separate. So one thing that I noticed after doing more studying was that I was definitely zooming in way too much, so it made the line art a little bit slower. Which is kind of just always an issue that I have. I get too excited. I put the little ergonomic grip on my brush again. I switched up. So what I originally thought is that you have to hold it, the entire little egg thing. But I've noticed that some people actually just keep it on the end, so it like rests perfectly in your hand. I think that helps a little bit with the weight, and just it does help like where you have to grip it. Like just having it all the way back here helps how you grip it in the front. I think. That's the theory anyway. I just hit my light. Alright. So also while I was looking at this, I am noticing that her pose is a little funky. And I think I changed some things while I was doing the finer lines that made the drawing just a little off. So one thing that I definitely want to change is, let me make a copy because I'm already pretty happy with it, and I'm worried that I'm gonna hate all the changes I make. We're just gonna turn it and lock it. So if I hate what I end up changing, we can go back. So we're gonna make this into a big eraser. Do we have the line art? That's gonna need to stay on. This is the original. So yeah, I made the leg like really dig in, and I'm noticing that it's kind of a weird just way to show leg muscles. Like usually it stays round. It doesn't really scoop inwards except for maybe towards the knee, which, you know, it's got its own very special joint to it, so that makes sense. Okay. So I'm gonna try not to get too zoomed in. Oop, that is an eraser. Why is that an eraser? Oh, we got a weird color. There we go. So I just want this to be like rounder. Or a little bit less flat. I know I said I wasn't going to zoom in, but I'm just trying to like merge these lines together like semi-smoothly. I'm not like super picky about the line art. I've never been like a super precise artist anyways. I'm way too stubborn for that. I am just a caveman with a paintbrush. Let me go back to this. Let's make this a 3. How did I do that line in the first place? Whoa. Ooh. There we go. It's actually a lot closer to the line art than it originally was. Where's the... Yeah, like look how much of a scoop I made. It literally looks like I took like one of those ice cream scoops and just hawked out a piece of muscle. This feels a lot better. It's like, I want the cartoonish form to be a little bit more exaggerated than complete realism, but it was going a little bit too far on that end. I think I was having a little bit too much fun trying to make the lines really exaggerated. Where is the line art? So yeah, see, like it's not like big and round, like, you know, if you didn't like pay attention to any of the musculature of the thigh, like it should be a little tense because it is the one holding all the weight in this pose. I am also going to dial down the muscle because it's just a little unnecessary. Just with the, now that I've had like a little bit more time to just eyeball it, it does feel a little unnecessary to have all the like musculature detailed out. Like you can just like gather that, and maybe we can just like do it in the shading to make the very specific, the more complex musculature visible. Although in the line art, I just want to focus on like the more general shape. Who knows? Maybe we'll even go past the line art to a degree. Okay. I also did notice a little bit of a similar issue with the butt over here. I think I pushed it out a little bit farther than I needed it to, especially compared to like the more complete sketch that I did, or the pencil sketch. Translating my traditional skills to digital is still a work in progress. It's still always a little off. I don't need it to be that pronounced. I just needed like a noticeable hump. Actually, I kind of want it a little bit bigger than that. I need the liner brush. My one issue with Krita is that it just doesn't have the amount of brushes that Photoshop has. And I think they're just like constantly working on it, and with, you know, it's the community that like creates the brushes for it, so, you know. It's more of an issue just waiting on them, or, you know, I could make it myself that I don't make brushes. And I think they've made it very easy, but I'm not very patient. Okay. I just toned down the bump a little bit. Yeah. So she still has a butt, but, you know, it's not like pointed outwards. She's not like cocking her hip like that to that degree. Actually, maybe I did a little bit too much. Because if her hip is up there, maybe I do need to push it. Because it looks like it's rounding. I hate being picky. That feels like the right angle, but not. There we go. I just don't like that bump. That button in particular offends me. And I think I also wanted to thin this side of the jacket out to make her look like she's turning a little bit more. I don't think there's any inherent issue with it. It's just, I'm gonna go with a regular pen for this one. Make it a 4. I don't think there was any like significant issue with the width of it originally. I just thought it might look better if I thinned it out a bit. Kind of like, you know, you thin out a 3D object. Like you make this side thinner in order to make it look like it's turned. So I think that's the effect I'm going for with this jacket. And I think this is still fanning out a little bit too much. It needs a little bit of a fan out. Because it's not like clinging to the body, it's a little bit more flowy. But it's still just a bit too far. It almost looks like it didn't edit it at all, to me. The bottom part, at least. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. I've never used these brush smoothing options. I wonder if that's gonna help things. I think my mind's already like, that's cheating, you can't do that. But I think I kind of need to kill that part of my head when it comes to digital art at this point. Okay, let's take off the line art to see how we're doing. Okay. Something still feels a little off. I think it might just be because he's wearing a jacket and her head's huge. But I'm only doing that because of the angle. But even then, I'm still not super happy with that. It's not a good enough excuse. Let me double check her shoulders. Her shoulders are also bothering me a bit. That's the only other little detail I'm gonna edit at this point. After that, we're gonna probably do the 3D manipulation to make her head a little bit more normal sized. I wanted like a very exaggerated angle where you're seeing like the top of her head and like the body behind her. But I think we're just like slowly moving away from that, and it's making her look massive. These head sizes is always an issue with me. I go too far. What am I doing? That's the jacket. This is just the muscle stuff. I mean, yeah, her clothes aren't really that pronounced. I think it's just like the fact that her jacket has pointed shoulders that's making them look even wackier, but they're not exaggerated. I think with the head size, that's what's causing all the issues here. All right, I'm gonna finish up the boots. Then we're gonna manipulate everything. The reason why I'm doing the boots before I change the scale of her is because if it ends up making any of the lines blurry, I wanted to do it as a whole so they're at least even. I think especially compared to how thick this heel line is, it looks a little weird that the thinnest lines are there for the boot. Which one has it closed? That one has it closed. Let me zoom out a bit. Let's do like from here. We can make this smaller now. We can make this smaller now. I'm slurring. When I get focused, it's harder to talk. When I'm consciously trying to do things correctly. I don't even gotta look. I bet you that's Blue Wednesday. Yep. I'm getting too used to these chill hop artists. Maybe I should look into different songs. Just for variety's sake, but maybe I'm overthinking it actually. Not that I'm displeased with their music selection at all. I just like variety. I don't really understand. I was just thinking in my car on the way back to my house. Like, how do people organize their music into playlists? Like, I can't. Like, if I had to organize my music into a playlist, it's not the organization that I'm not understanding. It's the reasoning or the functionality of it. Because I like just having all the songs I like. Let me zoom out. Into one just big mashed playlist of just all the stuff I like. Now that I think about this, what if I just draw the boot and then paint the lines over it? I don't need actual like line art for the shoelace itself. So like, just as an example, I just draw this shoelace like that. I don't think anybody's gonna be like upset. I don't think it's gonna take one piece too much if the line art themselves or the shoelace themselves don't have line art. I mean, for the Maria vampire, I didn't even do her shoelaces at all. I don't think. I think I forgot it at some point. What am I doing? Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna do like the details of the boot. And you know what? I'll do like the holes for the boot that we're gonna follow. Just a small little detail. No one's gonna notice, but at least it gives me some structure to work with. Very simple, just that. That's all it is. Also, if you follow my Instagram, you can see that I did all my characters in Sims 4 because I'm a very big fan of the Sims games, even if they cost way more money than is necessary. That's not what I'm trying to do. What am I looking for? Sorry about that. I'm looking for any kind of like intricate patterns on her boot. They're pretty simple. I think she's got just like a little... Whoop. What happened to my pen color? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Who would have guessed? There we go. And she's got a little... There we go. Easy peasy. Then yeah, I'm gonna just paint in like with a pencil brush the shoelaces once I'm doing the color stages. Ooh, my back. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So this one I already decided to push the tongue of the boot out. Which you can do it the other way where I push it in, because it's what the other one has. Okay. Nothing too crazy because there's not really a lot of room here. I think like there. Ooh, why did it become a regular brush? There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much all I would show. I think we're gonna change the shape of this a little bit up here. I'm gonna make this a 4 to bold it up again. I'm gonna make it a 6 actually. I think that's gonna be like, so I don't have to just go over the line over and over again. I can just do it all in one stroke. Hopefully. Too much. 5. Yeah, this one. I lied. We're gonna stay at 4. Did I change anything? I think it just made it fatter, which was the opposite of what I was trying to do. Whatever. No point in crying over spilled milk. All right. So I'm gonna duplicate this because changing anything freaks me out. I'm gonna lock that down. And then we're gonna manipulate this girl. And turn the tablet off, save some battery. So I'm gonna just push her back a bit. That's not the direction I was going for. Like that. Did it change anything? honestly can't even tell what I changed. I think it might have the opposite of what I was trying to do. So let's try that again. This isn't what I'm gonna keep, but I'm just playing with it right now. Makes her head stouter. What if we liquefy? It's not even on. What's this gonna do? Is it changing anything? Oops, 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 oops. It definitely is. Oh, I turned it off. Just like compress everything. This is really weird. I've never tried to liquefy before, so we're in new ground right now. Does it unblur eventually? Okay, yeah, it does unblur. That's actually great. Really? Again? It's like, it didn't really seem like too much. Alright, let's do this our hard way. What are we undoing? Okay. Okay. So this is before we transformed it. So the hard way is just cutting off her head and making it smaller. Let me actually avoid the earring. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not, but we're going to do it. Okay, these earrings we can definitely ignore entirely. No, I messed it up. Where's the ad? Is this ad? Yep, okay. Okay. See, just cut off her head. Easy like that. And then we're just gonna make it smaller. I've actually done this a lot to a lot of my drawings, even like the ones in pencil, because I keep trying this angle where you see her from above and overdoing how big you make the head. Let me pull out another one where I did that. Just because I feel like it. Where is she? Right there. Probably before I did that. It's probably not going to crash. We're probably good. I hope. There we go. Now I'm saved. All right. So this is another character where I try to do a similar trippy angle. So this is her after the edit. You can see how much bigger I made her head originally. Like, she is a bobblehead in this one. And I wanted that a bit. Like, because it's, you know, we're literally seeing her head first. So it should be the biggest. It should be bigger than normal. But even then, I think I overdid it. So I had to make a duplicate, cut it off, paste it right back on, and then make a bunch of little edits to, like, have it blend in. I think I actually copied the entire background and just, like, slowly used the healed brush to, like, try to fix things. But yeah, it actually ended up looking really good by the end of it. I do think the head's a little bit bigger. Her head actually looks like the size it is now. So, like, it was even, this one was even more exaggerated, whereas, like, the head was ginormous. Like, it was, the general rule is that the head is, like, you know, there should be room from shoulder to shoulder, 3 heads, if that makes any sense. So, like, if your heads were, if you had 3 heads and they were just right next to each other, all the same size, it would be equal length to your shoulder. That's the general rule. But even with this one, her head's bigger than that. Although it is a little different because her head's cocked. And in this one, it's like her head is like 80% of her shoulders. So, yeah, this one definitely needed it. I don't want to save it. And this one, let me see, where's the other one? Like, her head's like, you can maybe fit 2.5 of her heads, but it's feeling a little awkward. And I don't think for her the camera angle is exactly that exaggerated. Maybe if she was leaning a little bit more towards the camera, but I think from this angle it's actually looking like she's leaning away from the camera, so her head should be smaller. Which wasn't the intended idea, but I think we've done enough. We've done good. I'm not too disappointed that I couldn't pull it off. I think this head size is good. Let me deselect. Now we just need to fix the neckline art. There it is. So the obvious one is just erase the parts that like already cut into her head. That is the wrong setting. And it looks like we cut off a little bit of the neck here, so we'll clear that too. Then we might just have to manipulate that earring to fit in place. Can we liquefy that? Will liquefying work? Can I just like push it back into place? Nope, that's making her neck bulge. No, this isn't working. Okay. We're just gonna have to redraw the earring. Just like the section where it connects to the ear. That's all. Okay, so I'm gonna have to redo that, and then I just have to draw more circles to connect this back in. So it can go back to hiding behind her. Why is it not erasing? There we go. Oh yeah, then we gotta make the neck thinner because now her neck doesn't fit the size of her head. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. So we got the pen. Yeah. She is supposed to have like a pretty long neck for her body. I do try to make like the proportions of the characters to be a little unique for each one. So not everybody has the exact same like default body, even though I do have like a default method of creating an anatomy, of building the anatomy. Like I try to make it so each one has a different thing. Like I even do the ears differently for different characters. Although I'm not perfect at it because I do forget about what shape the ear is. What I'm talking about is some people have a detached earlobe, some people have an attached earlobe, so it either looks like oh crap. Okay, so it either looks like that or it looks like that. And I try to remember what the character has. It looks like hers is attached. It's just one of those like genetic things. So like the butt chin, I don't know what it's, a cleft chin. Sorry for calling it a butt chin. I should just merge the layers. All right, let's take off the reference because I think we're done with that now. I should have like a reference. Wait a second. I don't even have to pull it up on my phone. I didn't realize I had the layer already here. Hey, please put this layer above. That's what I would try to do like 3 times. Thank you. So rudely annoy me. Okay. Let me compare it to the original. Which one should I make it? Okay, so yeah, you can see that the head got a little bit smaller. Yeah, that was the only change I made because I undid all the other changes. Now, one little tweak, then we're just gonna move on. To duplicate it, merge, or sorry, block it. So this one, let's see if I can get it to do the lean forward that I want it to. And if we can't, that'll be fine. I won't be too upset. I just want to see if we can like make it what I originally wanted to work. Why is it not letting me zoom in and out? What is going on? Sorry, just had to check something. I hope that didn't break OBS. No, we're good. Okay. Anyways, oh, I forgot how to zoom in and out. That's why it was not working. That's really embarrassing. This looks really silly, but this is kind of what I wanted it to do. Maybe a little bit more this way. Let's exaggerate it a little less, like that. Lean it a little bit forward. Maybe just make her bigger too. That's not it. Push her back down. Respectfully. Did that just make her head like just as big as it used to be? That's so weird. It really wants her head to be huge. Whatever. Alright. We were just experimenting with that one. We can go ahead and act like none of that ever happened. Alright. Alright. We're gonna move on. How do we want to do this? Oops, I forgot that her head's now not gonna work. We're just gonna have to adjust it. This shouldn't be too hard. I don't know why I'm like freaking out on the inside. You just gotta like shave it off. Take out the skin. That didn't sound right. She's a drawing. She doesn't have skin. That still sounds weird. Just gonna clean it up. I think I was too aggressive on that. My mustache was itchy. Shoot. Got it. We're definitely zoomed in way too close. Hold on, wait. Starting this try again. My eyes are gonna go dry staring like that. I'm trying way too hard to focus. I'm like a cartoon character right now, like bulging my eyes trying to get these lines right. Oh no, I messed that up. Oh, well, we're just removing some. We're okay. We're gonna be fine. Oh, I need to remove the line art underneath. Forgot about the braids. Oh, what am I doing again? I keep getting distracted by the line art itself. There we go. I think I saved it. Alright, now we can use the brush, make it huge, trim all that off. And then I'm going to invert it. Hopefully this works. Need that color. But we're going to need to be a little bit more control for this part. To fill up all the gaps. Why is it brighter? There we go. Ooh. That's why I said I need to be careful. There we go. That's all I needed to do. And then there's also just the tiniest little detail that I still remember. I'm just going to deselect it all. There should be a gap in here. This should be filled in. Make sure this is filled in. Anything else I'm missing? I think we're all good. Alright. Just need to fix that. This one might be easier. Select. Well, actually, let me just do it this way. Big eraser. Take all that off. Select from opaque, place. I'm gonna need that color. And we're just gonna color the top of her head. Just gonna do it over again from scratch. Oh my god, her chin is missing. I am so upset right now. A little bit bigger. Perfect. Nicely trimmed. Then we gotta fix her chin on the other one. Grab this color about. There we go. Alright, and then while I'm at it, this layer should have her earrings as well. Let's get about the right size. This will take like 5 minutes. Well, less than 5 minutes to be honest. But it's an important thing that I should eventually get. Easy. A little bit smaller for this side. All right, there we go. I think that's all the little pieces that need shading. Oop, I forgot that there's been edits to her, this side of her too. That one's easy because it actually has really bold lines. I guess it should be the same for this side too. Don't think I forgot about you either. All right. What's that? What's up? What's up? Oh, no, that's just our hand. Okay. So now I want to do what I said earlier, which is work on the background. Work on not the background. The back of her. Oh, now I remember. Sorry, I'm losing my mind right now. I wanted to work on the lighting, sort of. From opaque. We're gonna choose. Go with like a. Let me do a different concept sheet. Let's go with this. All right. Let's say. That's actually taking out everything. Oh, okay. Alright, so now we're gonna do the rest in black and white. The background's gonna be, let's just start with that black first. Oh, I forgot I'm still in a selection. Okay, let's make her suit a little darker. I'm gonna turn off the line art for a second. Just to focus on getting her down. That's better. Okay, that's darker. I think her face should be a darker tone too, maybe like a 30%. Okay, now we can bring the line art back, because now I need to do some in the back. So these are all gonna go behind her. So this one can actually be a bright color. I'm gonna go with like a gray 80%. I think this is how the tool works. That feels right. Nope, that's not an eraser. I think this should actually be the reverse, because her hand's supposed to be putting down one of the blinds. But it's okay, we're just playing around with the tone right now, the contrast. Trying to get the values right first. select from opaque. I think it'd also be interesting to do a bit of a gradient on this. So that's a bit too far. Maybe something even dark. Something like that. Maybe you should do that on a different layer. Okay. Maybe also like a glowing light from the inside. Is that as big as the brush goes? Wait, should be, could be tough. Maybe it'd be easier if I do it this way. No, and just trace from it. So she's definitely gonna have light coming from this side. So this should have the side of her face should be bright. She looks like she's in a noir, which actually is pretty fitting. I do want it to kind of have this like like this level of darkness to lightness. This level of contrast. And she's also gonna have some stuff from this side. Like a very soft light, like she's got a lamp on the other side of the room, just very dimly lit. But the stronger light is definitely from the window she's staring at. And then one to do just the opposite where it brightens her up. Let me deselect for a minute. Why is the lineart on? I don't remember it on. Oh, that's right. I had to do it for the background. Yeah, this works really well. Like, it's just enough lightness. There are some details that get a little lost, but it's like unimportant details that you can bring them out with like very thin little hints of the light, like glancing off of it, like her little utility belt. Let me see. I'm on the wrong layer. Like, you can just have like a very soft. Just very bare minimum of light on these like surfaces, so you can tell what's going on. Oop. Let me see if I can make it actually work a little better. So it doesn't stand out too much. Yeah, like the softest little glow. Select for opaque place. Yeah. Let's get rid of my trusty little chop piece. There you are. Let's try doing buildings with that. What is happening? That was weird. I'm just creating like clouds for like the sky. There. So you get like a vague like little mess of buildings in the background. One second. I want to see if I'm getting this window size right. I think I did this then like 2 streams ago, but it's still bothering me. I can't figure out how low the windowsill would be to like a normal person, because to me it's like my waist and like my stomach because I'm short. And this character is supposed to be actually on the tall side. I'm trying to figure out what would look like appropriate. Okay, about the waist it looks like. So I wonder if we could maybe put this all in like a window group and then just erase the window. It's non-destructive editing, they call it. It's like down to like right here. And I wonder if I can even make it skinnier.
What you think of that?
And one last thing. See if this can fix it. Yeah, that's all I want to do. All right, so yeah, this is kind of the how like dark I want it, but let's see if I can dial it back a bit. The character stands out a little more. The values, the contrast that I want. Maybe just a bit of color in order to bring out a little bit more. And then not too much in the background, just enough to like get the idea of what's hiding in there. She's definitely supposed to be the focus. Here's one I want to be a little bit more subdued, something that feels a little bit more Vampire the Masquerade, where you can actually like, ooh, my back. Something a little bit more lifelike and feasible, not like, because the last vampire, Araceli, was the treasure hunter vampire, so I have her like on a tight, what's the word? Using a rope to just like swing, vine swing. Anyways, so she's like swinging through, stealing stuff, running away from like this zombie horde. So hers is a lot more fantastical and extreme, instead of the what I think fits a little bit more with like the typical Vampire the Masquerade vibe, which is a lot more subdued, almost like just a human noir, or it's just like there's drama. It's just people following other people watching other people, you know, doing some dirty business in the darks, like that kind of stuff, instead of like and then eventually like some of those more extreme moments, like punctuated where, you know, like you have a Tzimisce going to Zulo form, or you got a Nosferatu just existing, or someone, what's the word? I can't remember, but like the very old vampires, they have like a vampire word for it. The Methuselahs and like those generations, like those are moments where like it stops being like this murky drama and starts being like completely like supernatural, because those are beings that like have like powers that can't like blend in with just like the regular universe. Or I guess more direct vampire on vampire combat, which does happen too. Because then you get like the La Sombra, or you know, one of those where it's like there's no way around how unnatural they are. Like them existing alone is very much like it pulls you into the more supernatural elements of Vampire the Masquerade. So in LA by Night, there's a moment where in the series when La Sombra finally appears, I think it's like around the second season, and it starts to be like noticeably more extreme because they have shadow powers. So it's just like we're not just dealing with like some slight magic, some lurking through the sewers. We're dealing with different portals to different realms. And I mean, Tremere also did that since what do they call her? I know my Tremere is called Catalina. Emma. She definitely has a lot more of the magic abilities that are a little bit more fantastical and pulls the supernatural out. But yeah. That's enough talking about the philosophy or the style choices of a Vampire the Masquerade thing. Anyways, my point is, I want some of these vampire portraits to be a little bit more subtle, just a little bit. I still want the more interesting poses, but I want at least some of them to more represent the feel of Vampire the Masquerade a little bit more accurately. Like, I think the one where I really am still happy with exactly how it captures the feel is my first one. Which is this one right here. Like, this one I feel like really like captures like the more subtle aspects of Vampire the Masquerade, where we're literally seeing like already like the supernatural, the murder, the vampire, the draining, all that has already happened, and we're just stuck with the more real emotional weight of things, of the aftermath, you know. So something like that, where it's just like the more subtle aspects of Vampire the Masquerade, the drama of the Masquerade, not just the exciting rope swing vampires and vampires that transform into Lovecraftian horrors. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. This one is very much more subdued though. Trying to think. I do have some of the sketches. Where is that? So they're still going to be dramatic going into the future, some of them, but as far as like showing off some of the more supernatural fanatic things, I think the closest thing we get here is that I might give Mahsa glowing eyes. Because glowing eyes in anime is always cool. That's like a rule. Alright. Enough of that. Let's actually get to the coloring. So I'm gonna save these. I'm gonna group them all together. All these like dark, all this black and white stuff. Hello. Something going on? Why is it not letting me select? Please. Sorry, if the pen is like resting onto your tablet, it will pick up the tablet. Yeah, actually that one too. To group that all together. And then just pop. There we go. And where's the actual color? Did I group the two on accident? Where is it? One second, I can't find the coloring that I did. Is this it? That is it. There we go. Okay. So we got kind of like the tone that we want down. Now we can work on that because this is gonna be very, very dark for a piece. Not too dark. I want like the face to show up, some of the general like characteristics, maybe some of the background. But overall, I want it to be very withdrawn, very subtle, kind of like the death painting that I did a while back. I keep this session is mostly just me looking at old pieces. But I think sometimes you have to like slow down and look at what you're going to do before you actually do it. Yeah, whatever. So like this is one where I really pulled back the like any kind of. There's no super saturated anything here. It's just like very grim, very dark, very moody. And I want to do that with this one. That's the goal anyways. Which is why the background colors that I have selected is already like pretty dark. But we're probably gonna go darker than that. Let's just have a little bit of little bit of. I'm gonna switch to my regular content key. We're just gonna gradient in some shadow. Oh, let's do it in backwards actually. Just fill it out entirely. And then erase it with gradients. And make it a multiply. Okay. Then yeah, it's gonna be like blood red out there. And like maybe just like a warm orange tinge to it. Okay. So now we can separate out the pieces. I need to separate her. Definitely her holster setup, her binoculars, and maybe her jacket. The jacket's basically going to be the same color. Definitely need to take out the earrings. So real quick, I'm noticing that I need to cut out her earrings from her flesh because I added it to the base, but it's also kind of connected to her regular stuff. There you go. Easy peasy. While I'm here, let's do her eyes real quick. Separate these out. Just scoop them out. Let's do like a white that's just got a little bit of color to it. That is astonishingly bright compared to everything. That feels right. I used to do eyes like the darkest I would go is the brightest white. For the sclera. But now I've really gotten used to just using really dark tones for the eyes. I started noticing that a lot of the artists I watch, they go very dark on the sclera. Like they're not very white at all. They're like, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I am completely lost. I don't know what I was gonna say. They're like gray. They're not white at all. I wanted a bit of a softer transition there. Sometimes I don't like drawing the bottom eyelid. I like doing the eyelashes, but not the eyelid. I'm not sure what my reasoning is for that. Her eyes are very, very gold. Orangish gold. We're doing like the darker tone first. Oops. I don't know why I decided to just go entire 100% into doing the eyes. I mean, I guess because they're like kind of simple. So like my brain was just like, let's just do it all. Just go right into it. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Oh my. I just realized how dark it was, sorry. There we go. What am I doing? Oh, I want to make the eye, like just a little bit of pink underneath the eyes. Next, I want to cut the hair out. And this one's going to be a lot harder. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Let me group all the eye layers together real quick so I don't get them lost. Actually, let's do... Actually, let's do it all the way above. Look at the topmost layer. Alright. Where was he? Where was I? I don't know why I said it like that. So the hair, she's got a very like dark hair, just very brown. I said that in a very funny way. Let me double check actually. So yeah, she got a very like light reddish tone with a bit of purple, and then her hair is just a little bit darker than her skin. That's a goal anyways. I think it's good to start with a dark tone first though. Where are we? Here we are. Start with the darker tone, then we can move on to something else. Got about another 30 minutes. We should get some nice details in by the time we're done. Got the line art pretty much completely finished. We set up the values for everything. And we're getting even more flats down. Just slowly chipping away till we get closer to the end. Making sure we get all the roots. Oh, she's looking real good right now. What if we do a soft eraser? Just to dial it back. Yeah. Let's do it like this. And then we can use a pencil to like roughly draw in where we need, draw back in some of the color. For like individual hairs. Looks like I accidentally erased some of the eyebrow. Oop. What? Please just, thank you. Oh yeah. I think the sides of her head are shaved too, so let's see if I can... Let me do something real quick. Let me try making this into remove or subtract. I think that's subtract. Yeah, that's subtract, okay. So let's just cut out the ponytail. We could actually just skip that entirely. Just go right around. Bop, bop, bop. Oops, zoomed out way too much. There we go. Alright, and then let's get the soft eraser and just like... Just like lightly. I wonder if I can get something with a little bit more texture to it. What does this do? That'll work actually. Whoa, too high on the back. Okay. And then I need to completely erase the ear because now I got some of the hair back on her ear. I think it's it might have been a little pointless to try to add texture when there's already a paper texture because it already kind of makes everything look like it's gritty. All right, select, deselect. Ooh, there we go. She's looking dope. Oh shoot. Oh God, please give me strength. All right. Next, I want to do her jacket. Her jacket. I said that really loudly. I'm just gonna give like a very decent base, like a very big base to everything. Something dark, but not too dark. Let's go to the swatch gray. Those have awesome gray colors. There we go. Just like a tiniest bit of tone to them. I think she's I would say her suit is a little bit closer to purple or red than blue. Yeah, for sure. So maybe like right here. Am I on a new layer? I am not. I'm gonna also remove her glove, this thing, binoculars. There we go. I forgot what they were called. I also want to make sure this gets, her hand gets a little bit more on. There we go. All right, so that's just her suit. Then from there, select from opaque. Place. Let's do her boots. Make them even bigger. Why is the line art here? Why do I have the line art on? Who turned on the line art? The sketch lines. There we go. okay. And then I wanted to color this a lot brighter. Oh, it's super bright, but brighter. What color did I switch this with? Whatever. Still too bright. Still too bright. Whoa. Let's try this, but like desaturated. There we go. That's perfect. Let me use this brush or the lineart, polygon selection tool is what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is subtract. I should put replace. Or intersect. Never mind. I'm just gonna do replace. Because I don't know what the other ones do. And I don't want to end up screwing up the selection that I'm working hard on. We're almost done. We can do this together. Ape strong. Okay. Then to subtract the other part, the inside. can just fill that all in. Let's test something real quick. Select from opaque, replace. Select from opaque, subtract. Then make a new layer on top of that. I'm gonna do like a slightly greenish gray. Too gray, green. Well, actually, we can just dial back the saturation. No, this one's saturation. There we go. I'm gonna put this layer, this group under everything, the black and white group. Just playing around with it. Okay. What else can I cut out? I think I need to do the earrings. And we might be good at there. So for the earrings, I was thinking of maybe changing it from the original reference. One second, I'm moving all the references next to each other. So in the original drawing, they're orange. There wasn't any real reason for the picture. I think I even colored them before I even colored the suit. So it was, they have no point of being that color. So I'm wondering if I can maybe make them a little bit closer to the Banu Hakim colors. So maybe this really bright red. I think that'd be nice. Yeah, I think the red would really work with her. There's not really a lot of red on her in the first place, except for maybe her skin tone is a reddish, purplish hue. Ooh. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and make them red. Actually, let's go ahead and pull this color too. Select from opaque, place. All right. I'm gonna color the entire thing red, her entire earring red, and then do the little loops later. The little hoops. Okay, and then the earring itself, we can do like, what about this color? No, it's too blue. Desaturate. Too desaturate, actually. That's the perfect color. Ooh, my back. Here we go. Give her some of that blood red color. Ooh. Then we're eventually gonna get into getting the values onto her. We just need like the flats first. Is her belt brown? We still got like 8 minutes. I'm gonna have a little bit more fun detailing everything out. No, her belt's black. So let's darken up the necessary sections on her thighs, on her holsters. Select opaque. So these are going to be very dark in this section. Yeah, that looks good. Let me make it bigger, actually. You'd go even darker, honestly. Yeah, that's the one. Let me just go ahead and... Okay. Then we can just erase the parts that don't need to be that dark. Nope. There we go. Oh, I didn't choose a different layer yet. There we go. Dark holsters. And maybe her jacket. Maybe her jacket's the last one. Can't tell if I want her jacket and under her clothes to be the same color or not. Are they under? They're basically the same. I think they might be lighter, but I think it'll look better if her jacket's a little bit darker. So I'm gonna choose to do it darker anyways. And that might be the last flat we need to separate before we start doing layers. I do need to do her nails and the binoculars. But suit comes first. There we go. That feels right. I did all that on the same layer. Literally, the second I realized I was done, I noticed that I didn't change the layer. So just as a test. But, yep. I'm upset. So very upset. Is there a way to like add something? No. There's no way to like add something without like I just all I want to do is like add like something in between this and this without like undoing everything. Goodness. Fine. Trying to think of a way to do this. Let's just do the polygon tool. Up, 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 up. Forgot the inside of the jacket. Okay. I lost track. I didn't know what I was looking at for a second. I think that did it. I think we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Oh, I stress myself out way too much. Alright. Let's see. Select. Masquerade. I don't think there's anything else I gotta do. Maybe the lips. Let's do the lips, the fingernails, and then call it. Fingernails should take like 5 seconds. I don't know if she has. I don't think I put any color on her nails in the drawing because I never got to draw her hands because they're hidden behind her back. She's doing like a military stand. I don't know the name for the terms. Now we're back to the colors. The world was so gray, but I brought it back. I think red nails work best. Let's grab that color for her earrings. Wherever those are. And these earrings. Uh-oh, where's the earrings? I don't know what layer I put that on. Where is earring? Where are the earrings? I'm so confused right now. I don't know where I put the earrings. Oh, there they are. What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to get the color. Okay. And then make the nails the same color. I think this is the nail. Yeah, okay. No, I don't have to worry about going over the borders. I just have to worry about not coloring inside the skin. I don't think she would spend too much time with her nails. Like, that's why they're cut short and neat. But there's nothing wrong with putting a little color on it. I think a lot of her personality is very disciplined, but there is just like the smallest hints of her letting her actual personality come out. it's more like a discipline that has been put into her through both military training and her father. Like just her family pressure, making it her need to keep a lot of her inner personality within. But I think now that she's like entirely separated from her family, entirely separated from her, even her home country, it's taken a couple of decades, but she's slowly been coming out of her shell. She's slower than most people. Get over it. Slow as in like letting her personality come out, not any negative associations with slow. I'm saying that for my lawyers. Why is there two specks over here? Whatever. Then I want her to do her lips. So let me do it like right under the eye layer. Here we go. I don't think I have to make a selection because it's all going to be just like within this area. So her color is going to be very natural. Like her nails, they're not like super ornately done and decorated. Let me find her reference sheet. Bah. So yeah, they're just like her lips, but more pigmented. Where are the eyes? Where are the eyes? What is this layer? What layer is this? Oh, that's the nails. Okay, and this is supposed to be the lip layer. So let's go with something a little bit more, just a slight purplish tinge to it. Going to be a little bit more complex than this right now, but I just want to get the shape first. And probably going to brighten it up a bit. Gonna make that its own group. And add some more warmer colors. Select from opaque, place. And then we're gonna just do a whole bunch of fun stuff. It's way too big. Is that really all I can do? Let's go really bright then. What the? I hate when I accidentally switch around the colors on the palette. What in the world? That's pretty good. For some lips, it's pretty good. Let's not hit anything. All right, I think we're good for now. 1 second. Just for fun. Okay. The paper texture was getting to me, so I'm thinking we might like eventually remove of it. Maybe just a tiny bit of paper texture, because I do think, I mean, I don't, let's not even think, I know that they literally gave the settings so we can like modify the paper texture so we get as strong as we want. I'm not sure why I'm so into the paper texture. Now that I'm like at this point, I'm starting to think like, why do I always put a paper texture? Like, it's not even that noticeable on my actual paper drawings. Like, they're very smooth papers. It only really makes sense with my watercolors, and even then, I might start moving back to smooth papers because they're fun, but it's not like that vital to my art. Like, I don't think it adds that much to it. All right, I know I said the lips were probably going to be the last one, but just one more. Where is it though? There you are. Gonna make this into its own group. New layer. Select from opaque. Place. Bop. And I had my pencil backwards. The color is going to be a lot more subdued whenever I get around to doing the values and shading. Some of these colors are going to brighten, some of these colors are going to darken. This one's definitely going to darken because I don't want them to stand out that much. Maybe just like a slight little glint. Spooky purple. We gotta multiply. Yeah. Well, maybe not a multiply, something a little bit in between. I want some of the color, but not too much of it. Like let me play with these for a second. Definitely not lighten. Hard light, no. Addition, no. Color dodge, no. Color. None of these are really working. I think I just gotta choose a different color. There we go. Oh, wait, yeah. Well, yeah. Hold on. one thing it's missing on the goggles. Needs a highlight. And the highlight isn't even going to be very bright. Something like this. Okay, I think we're good. Let me see just one last thing. I want to pull just pop. What if it's a light? Luminosity. Nope. Does that do anything from normal? Oh, it does. Let some of the more of the value peek through. Ooh, okay. We're back. All right then. I think we're. What the? All right. All right then. Oh well, let me get the giant reference sheet out of the way. There we go. All right then. So we're gonna call it there. Yeah, we're looking real good. We got all the flats done. All the important flats done. We even got some of the, maybe even the final shading you could call it, for the eyes and the lips. So the next session we're gonna do some more work on the background, probably get some of the bigger shapes start to form in. I'm not gonna do the line art for those. I'm gonna do what I did with the Maria drawing, where I just paint it on top of the line art. I think I should maybe start thinking about doing that with all my line art, where I just paint over it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, we're gonna be probably working on the background, and then maybe touching up some of the shading, probably putting in the shoelaces. I don't think we're gonna get too much farther past that. It's still gonna be maybe another 2 or 3 sessions before I'm done with her. But otherwise, I'm having a lot of fun. I really like some of the experiments I've been doing, especially with the color. Usually, this is my favorite part, where I get to play with all the colors. I get to add effects. I got to do some more trippy things. The line art is kind of very boring because it's just tracing. Tracing's like my least favorite thing to do. Tracing, copying from work, not my favorite thing. But like actually getting to do like some creative stuff, almost like a ball of clay that you can just do whatever I like with it. Just, you know, make whatever shapes, do whatever techniques I feel like doing in the moment. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we're looking at here. Another maybe 2 or 3 sessions, maybe just 2, maybe just 3. We'll see. Yeah, I got some art that's in my backlog. I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram in just a minute. I actually don't know what I'm gonna post. That might be an issue. It might be an image dump, because I have a few sketches that I'm not too confident in being like solo pieces. Just, you know, I feel like throwing them out there. Just to get them out there, because it kind of feels useless just having them sit on my phone just for me to see and no one else. So sometimes it's fun to just get out a little image dump. So check out my Instagram if you want to see what I post, whatever I end up posting. I'm definitely gonna have something bigger posted. I did a painting that I finished. All the editing looks done. I don't think there's any issues with me getting it posted. I'm just waiting for a good time. Maybe next Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. So look forward to that video. It's going to be posted also the longer 5-minute version of the video, so you can see more of the detail of what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So yeah, check out my YouTube channels. One of them is an archive channel. It's going to be down below. And then the other one is a highlights channel, which is they're just time lapses of all my streams. It's made into like 5 minutes, so you can just catch up in your own time, and you don't have to actually sit through the entire stream if you don't want to do that. I want to give you the option. Watch it however you want to watch it. So yeah, that's where I'm going to post that piece of work. So, I mean, I'll announce it next Tuesday, but just letting you know ahead of time. So the Etsy boycott looks like it should be over by, I think it ended on the 18th. So tonight I'm going to look at some of my drawings. I tested some of the products. They look great. Keep an eye on my Instagram because I'm definitely going to be announcing whenever it's completely done over there. It's looking like probably tonight, unless I have issues or who knows. It's a little freaky because I'm worried about, like, the last thing I want is bad products to be put out there. I probably should just be worried about making some moolah, but there's a part of my brain that's like, I'm almost more interested in just making sure they get out there in a way that makes me happy more than money. And I don't think that's, there's an accountant in my brain that's like, what are you talking about, man? You're talking crazy. Worry about the money first. Anyways, so yeah, that's going to be getting worked on and hopefully set up for sale soon, very soon, like within the week or the next week. I'm just going to try not to put it off for too long. I'm going to work on that as soon as I'm done with this and as soon as I'm done editing this video. And still got paintings out at the iLight. If you're in the Sanford area and you're visiting the iLight Coffee and Comics, you can see some of my artwork over there. I have some prints available. I think it's like 12 to 16 bucks. One the smaller Girl in Love painting, which is the one where her head's floating. Sorry, her head is a heart that's floating. That one is $12, while the Swamp Martyr, which I actually did live stream, that one's like 15 or 16 bucks. So, you know, if you're in that area, go ahead and pick those up. I'm also in the cafe on Tuesdays if you want to, I don't know, say hello. I don't say anything when I'm in the shop, so I might not say hello back. Being an introvert sucks. So yeah, Instagram, YouTube, DeviantArt if you feel like checking that out. I try to keep that pretty up to date. And I think that about wraps it up. Yeah, look forward to my Etsy merch being available pretty soon. I even tested it out on shirts and posters, and they look great. Like, I'm really happy with the products. I just need to do some slight adjustments because I think my signature gets cut off on some of the prints. So I just need to adjust the sizing and be a little bit more careful whenever I add more products, more of my drawings to it. Right now, I have like one test product. So we'll see how all that goes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for being here today, even if it was only for a few seconds. Even if you're only catching the archive, I really appreciate everybody who watches. Spends time checking me out. Have a good night.